Hey everybody, Kuddlesnot here with Tomb Raider episode 14? That sounds right. And in this episode, we are almost going to complete the game, but not really, because we're going to complete it in episode 15. But we're going to get pretty damn close. Alright, so last time we... what did we do last time? We killed Alex. You know, we shot him in the face with a pistol. That's not really what happened, but that's what happened in my mind. And in this episode, we are going to go investigate a place. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We also got this rope ascender, which allows us to open up some stuff. And the very last thing we did was do our very final tomb. That was the Temple of the Handmaiden, which was the tomb right here in Shipwreck Beach. We're going up to the research base. That's where we're going. I just, for whatever reason, I brain farted on the mission. But I knew where we were going. I just, like, forgot the reason. And I guess they'll kind of run together after a while. Anywho, the journey's the fun part, right? If you don't necessarily know why you're doing everything. Okay, let's go on up the elevator. And that's the first of two elevators that we're going to meet in this episode. And I like to think of elevators as a action-adventure trope, because absolutely it is one of the most interesting, by interesting I mean boring things in Darksiders and Darksiders 2. And then, of course, it makes an appearance here. So, 3 out of 3 bow parts, that's fantastic. The only the only part we're missing now is a shotgun part, and then we'll have all the weapon parts. And then we're just about getting the salvage. Alright, so up here is our GPS. Our 14th GPS. The first GPS of this episode, though. Then we do a leap of faith to, you know, kind of like land on our shin on a big hunk of rock. That's definitely comfortable. And now, we're going to cross another void. And cover it very quickly because of our rope ascender. So it's kind of cool. You know, it's kind of cool just flying through the air with the rope. But next one's no bite. It's pretty damn solid. It's pretty cool. Anywho, let's continue and jump up and get ourselves. Oh, can't go that way. Get ourselves a document.
This
Whoa.
island.
Whitman, my great discovery. We're almost done documents too. And the 15th GPS. Hello, buddy. And we're actually going to collect the final 2 GPSs. No, 3? Whatever. We're collecting all the GPSs in this episode as well. So we won't ever have to find another one of those, baby. Yeah. So after some tricky climbing, we get to a ladder, and we see some more rickety gondolas. So hey, guess what? We gotta ride them again. Who'd have thunk it? This time, we stand on a rickety platform way above the ground and defy physics by ascending this gondola. Because she would have fell to her death, or get pulled to her death. Not a doubt in my mind. So I think this little element of this seems just kind of silly, but the extra flying up rope will purpose. Alright, so we barely make it there. If you only fall down to the bottom there, it doesn't matter whether you're up here or down there by the ramp. The only point of it is to get to this here rope. Cool, doing good. Got some white boards to show us the way, and some white pipes to show us the way, and just white everywhere. Uh-oh. I think I just stumbled upon the racist meta of Tomb Raider. OMG. Mind blown. White is the right way to go. That's what the game's saying to me. So this place is a little bit weird. We can very easily stealth this place by shooting an arrow to distract them and then headshot. But I rather just you know, get their attention. So a couple more guys spawn, and we get some more salvage and experience out of them. So let's do it. Alright, and then 2 more are gonna come down. And the only combat bonus we still need is for that. For actually not that. But actually, no, run away. Okay.
Now you die.
And that's for disabling them or incapacitating them with the dodge counter. So the dodge kill does not count for this. You actually have to incapacitate them. So you got to make sure you don't time it perfectly and kill them. And I should actually try to get some of my finishers there instead. Because the special weapon finishers give you an extreme amount of extra experience. Especially compared to the kill counter, which is if you time that, you know, the dodge counter properly. So the dodge counter kill only gives you like 15 experience, whereas a killer finisher, either with the axe or with a weapon, is like 40 to 50. So as easy as it is to kill like a bunch of rushing enemies with the dodge counter kill, or yeah, I guess that's what we're calling it now. It gives you significantly less experience, and we are cutting it close. We'll get at least, if not all the skill points, we'll get just short of the final skill point. But don't worry. If at the end we'll have all the weapon parts for sure. And at the end, if you still need some extra salvage and you miss a couple of salvage crates, or you need a little bit more experience in order to gain that like last level or two. 2 would take a long time, but usually close enough to 1 that it's okay. You can just go and you can hunt. All the areas you've hunted out already are no longer to be hunted out. So that's, you just do that, get the extra salvage and the extra experience, and then you can max out the combo. Because after you completed the game, you can go and wander around and get all the collectibles that you missed. You know, kind of like a post-game. Okay. Now we go to the research lab, which is that's not the right word. Pre-something, preceded by, that's the word, another big-ass bunker. So this is probably going to be another World War II sort of area. You know, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Alrighty. So, it might look like safe water down there, but it is not. It is shallow water, so be careful there. Alright, so first thing is either with your bomb arrows or with the grenade launcher. Blow up wall number 1. Wall number 2. It's better not to do it in here because you will take some damage, though you won't die. I just prefer not to do it in there. And get ourselves a relic.
Were these gifts for the ancient rule?
I don't care. Now they're my gifts. I'm gonna wear that shit and sell it for money. Booyah. I'm not an archaeologist. I just want the cash dough, sir. Alright, and our first of the final 3 GPS caches, so be prepared, people. We're getting towards the end. So wander, wander, wander. Get yourself some salvage right up here. And a plant, of course. And more salvage is always good. We also have a nice little tasty reward after collecting all 3 GPS caches, so that's always good. I love this because it's like, oh, tease, did you forget it? Did you drop by it not thinking that was an exploitable wall? Did you miss the cues from before? And they're like, oh yeah, I did. They have to wander all the way back just to get that 1 relic. Crafty bastards. Alright, so don't jump down yet because we got a final challenge here. The Sun Killer. That's killing 4 more totems. Started with totems, ending with totems. How appropriate. Okay, I gather ammo. There's also quite a few salvage lockers around here, so be sure not to miss those.
Yeah. You want them to find us?
But before we go wander around a little bit, we're going to grab this document.
Soon after we just open for the girl.
And kill these bad boys. I like pulling out the shotgun just in case we need it. We probably won't, because we can just stealth 1. I don't know how he doesn't notice the shadow or nothing. And I like getting his attention so I can get another dodge kill. Come on now. Sometimes it doesn't work. I will just go. Okay. There's a couple more big fights coming up, so don't worry. You'll have obviously leading up to the end. So if you have the get 15 finishers achievement, you've probably already had 10 or at least 15, and you'll have plenty of opportunities, especially with the not Solari we're going to be fighting come up here pretty soon, to get those final dodge counter incapacitations. Here is totem number 2 right here through this window. And then totem number 3 right here. Now after you shoot those 2 totems, make sure you jump across from that doorway, slip on through, grab yourself the second GPS cache, and I'll repeat, the dodge counter kill does not count. The dodge counter kill does not count. You must get the incapacitation against unique enemies. You can't just get the incapacitation against the same enemy over and over and over again. And you have to incapacitate the enemy and then finish him off. Okay.
The two must be in the lower levels.
The incapacitation is the only thing that matters, but the dodge counter kill does not work. Okay, I'm not talking about that now. You'll see me, do it, but I don't need to talk about it no more.
The elevator is jammed.
Oh, it is, huh? So we got some work to do, son. And here's the aforementioned elevator. At least it's somewhat of a puzzle. It's not like just a travel tool.
I'm on the right track.
But
Just
still,
need to figure out
it's
how to
another
drop the elevator with more force.
to blow up the crane down there. I get it. So again, at least not very least, it's just another like travel thing. It's actually like a puzzle, asylum or whatever. It's got to be in there. All right, so you see the salvage crate up there, and you're very tempted to grab it, but don't do it yet. Instead, shoot that one. Boom. And oh, that's the third shotgun part. We are all good to go. Now it's just about getting all of the. Now it's just about getting all of the salvage we need. So that little document right there kind of talks about something called Trinity, which isn't quite clear what it is, and there is actually it's nothing like it's nothing specific. What I first thought. Oh yeah, okay. What I first thought was that it was some sort of like nod to the old Tomb Raider by kind of like hinting that the upcoming game is going to feature some old or reimagined versions of our, some of the classic villains of Tomb Raider. But no, it's just a very generic sort of seems like Illuminati sort of conspiracy thing. So what I thought, and I gave him way too much credit for, I thought it was something that would be kind of like a nice nod to the fans as well as be like an interesting follow-up to this, but it does not seem that way. It just seems like it's going to be a generic conspiracy thing. But we'll see when it actually comes out. Anyway, so now if you hit that button, you can reach one of the 2 gears that we need. However, in order to reach both of them, you need to do it this way. First, blow out that shotgun place, call up the elevator, jump on said elevator, and then jump through this gap instead. In a second. Oh, there we go. Now we'll see you make that jump. If you do it the other way, hit the elevator first and then get the other one, you're going to have to bring it back down to 3 and then bring it back up to 4 and then jump on the top like I just did. So this way is just a little bit faster. There we go. Damn right, girl. There's one more to go.
Okay.
Oh, is that no? See, I keep on seeing that thing glow, and I think it's salvage, but it's not. Oh yeah, it's down here. My bad. So it's more quick if you know exactly where you're going. But whatever. More quick doesn't sound right. It is quicker. It's not one of those things like more fun, funner thing, is it? I don't know my English. I didn't go take 3rd grade or none of it. Good job, everybody.
I think that
do we need
did the
that
trick.
ammo? I don't think so. now we make the little trek down. We make the little trek down. We make the little trek down. Down here. And down we go. Okay. But don't get all excited and run through, because we got ourselves totem number 4. And totem, are you ready for this? The final challenge. There it is. Totem number 5. Achievement unlocked 50G, inconceivable. And then these 2 are really easy to knock out. 1, assuming I didn't miss up. There we go. That took a couple more arrows than I was expecting. But hey, so yeah, so that's for completing all the achievements. Wow. For all the challenges, so congratulations, everybody. And then for our 3rd relic, we get a 500 bonus, as usual. This is not the last relics. The last relics are in the final area, so don't get all excited about that yet. But we do finish all the challenges like we just did, and we're about to get the final GPS cache. So, loot a body, and treasure map. Now there's a whole lot to find in here, but it is kind of easy to get turned around. Although it's really easy to find them all if you have, you know, the proper skill upgrade. Because they're all hidden, but then you can find them. And boom, and there's another salvage locker right here, and I missed one. I always miss the one in the back, so I'll go back and get that. But before, we're gonna get the final GPS cache, which has another little hint about Trinity, if you're into that sort of conspiracy stuff.
Aha! There's a note inside.
And that note is in your documents list if you want to take a look. And along with that, if you had collected all the other GPS, if you had collected all the other GPS caches, then you get a little bonus. You get a 1,000 salvage bonus. That's not a little bonus. So you'll see here, boom, I have 1,000 extra salvage, up from 600. So it's worth collecting those GPS caches just for that, because it might not be quite enough to get you absolutely everything, but it'll get you really damn close. And then that hunting at the very end of the game is going to push you over the edge, if you don't get enough when you actually play. Alright. So that is it. Except for one document. Yep. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 5. Yep. And you actually get the document in the next cutscene, so it doesn't have a little like icon thing, but you do get the document. Don't worry.
These figures, warriors, they're in Himiko's tomb. They protected her. And is this you? Were you some kind of general? You committed seppuku. But why? It's beautiful. It's still sharp.
I have failed, my queen. The ritual was corrupted. The priestess knew only death could save her and took her own life. Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body. Her rage became the storms and will not stop while her soul is tied to this earth. My storm guard are sworn to protect her. They must continue, but I cannot.
The soul is trapped in a decaying body. That's what's causing the storms. To stop the storms, we need to destroy the body in the ritual chamber. How the hell am I going to convince the others?
Alright, so as you saw, she put the document in her pocket. And now is the last document for this area, so...
Shit! I've got to get out of here.
You're good there. Although, I am starting to get kind of hilarious.
No!
Her whole, you know, Tintin sort of thing is starting to get kind of silly, I must say. You know, talking to herself to nobody. And she doesn't even have the dog to talk to. I mean, what's she talking to? Her gun? Seriously. Alright, so these guys don't come down, so you don't get the opportunity to... Yeah, I almost got freaked out about that, that bomb, man. You don't get the opportunity to do the incapacitation dodge thing. So don't focus on that. Again, that opportunity won't present itself soon enough. Oh, that was a beautiful little jump there. This guy just murdered you, so don't let him do it. So this guy, however, but you can actually shoot out the bottom armor. Oh, brutal! You can actually shoot out the leg armor, so you can immediately incapacitate if you wish. And that's actually something we'll do later. It's not necessary right now. Die by the might of my ridiculous assault rifle. Throw a grenade up there, and I missed the grenade. Did I get one of them? Yeah, I got one of them. There we go. Come on, man. Come on. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. And cool, we got two soon-to-be deaders right here. Except he's got leg armor, so he's gonna take two of them. And I missed that. Come on now. I feel like Ludabodying right now. What do we want? We want, throw on the silencer just for shits and giggles. Okay. As far as I can tell, there isn't really any bonus for variety, like switching it up between weapons. I thought maybe if you get do a kill combo with the same weapon over and over again, it'll be less less experience, but it's not. Okay, so that's it. I mean, like I said, we got everything for this area, so we're just gonna climb, and murder, and loot a body. All delicious. Super delicious. Super delicious. For some reason that last super delicious sounded better in my head. I don't know. And yet another slow motion action sequence. Like, I get it, you don't want to take your audience by surprise and, kill them just because of stupid surprise. But especially on sequences where there's a bunch of them in a row, like whether it's the river or sliding down those zip lines, just do it at the beginning and then let them figure it out from there, Add some little bit of difficulty to the action part of it.
Love, where the hell are you?
Oh no, what's happening?
We're under attack! We need help!
Damn it! No! I've got to get back there.
I'll tell you what's happening. Shit is happening. Because now here's a weird little encounter. Because as you head your way down, there's one more little enemy encounter. So if you haven't gotten all your rope kills, you can actually get two of them right here. But you should already have them by now, because, but I just want to let you know in case that doesn't interest you for some reason. And I can get 1 and 2. Although I almost prefer not to do that, because then we can't loot a body. So, ups and downs. But actually, the very first time I played the game, I got my final kill for the pull-off 10 guys with a rope at that location. So, I'm just putting it out there for you guys. We gotta save him! We gotta save him! I was talking over their misery. I apologize, Rez. You're gonna hate me forever. Don't look at the ship. Look at where all the gunfire is.
Reyes, you're hurt. Here.
Thanks. Seriously, I thought that was it for me.
There's no sign of him.
What happened?
During the attack, Whitman took Sam and they disappeared.
He's taken her back to Matthias.
We should have listened. I should have listened.
So what's our next move?
The boat's fixed now. We should get help.
I bet they thought that too.
Look, you were right about Whitman,
You've
but...
seen the storms. They target any craft that comes near. There were scientists here during World War II, and they believed the storms were controlled by something in a ritual chamber near the monastery. Look, I don't have all the answers, but Sam being taken, I know it's linked. And if we try to leave here without understanding why, then we'll all die. Just like the pilots. Just like Roth.
Look. Whatever's happening here, Lara deserves a shot.
We can't go back to their stronghold. It'd be suicide.
They won't take her there. They'll take her to the ritual chamber. We can use this inlet to get closer. Look, I know you want to get home to your daughter. Believe me, I do, but the fight's not over yet. I'm not asking you to believe, Reyes. I'm asking you to trust.
Okay. Let's get this thing in the water. Whenever you're ready to go, come aboard.
So this is like the point of no return, at least before you completely finish the game. So while we have collected everything, it is worth double checking your map and going to this particular camp because it's the closest one. That's the only reason for the last time. And maybe murder some more bows. I saw about murder some more seagulls is what I was trying to say. Okay, so we got all the boat parts, so we got a competition bow now. And then we have all the shotgun parts, so we got a combat shotgun now. What skills? We definitely want the expert skills. I can't believe I don't have all of them. Okay, we're definitely doing shotgun. So if you don't have shotgun expert, get shotgun expert. I don't know why. On all my other ones, I don't know why I waited so long to get it. And we can live without bow expert. But I would definitely recommend, especially if you don't have the dodge counter yet, is upgrading your shotgun as much as possible. Because even if you do have it already, because you are going to want to use it a lot coming up. So make sure that shit is upgraded, yo. Okay, so we got our handgun upgrades all the way, rifle all the way, 100%. Little climbing axe, shotgun all the way, and then we just got the rope left. So how much damage do we have left to do? So we have 650, 1300 plus, so we need 1600 total. So we're only 600 short. We're doing good, or 5-8 short. So we're doing good. It's actually the most important thing. I think the penetrating arrows, you're not gonna have a lot of stealth left coming up, so it's not gonna help a whole lot. Let's do more damage. And we do have enough for this. Okay, yeah. I don't know why that math didn't make sense in my head. Alright, so I'll hold off the grenade because we have the grenade launcher, and I think it actually uses the same, like, grenade ammo, so it really doesn't matter. Alright, so let's just take a look at the fast travel menu. Let's see, 100%. 100%. Just check them all. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Yep, you should be good to go then. If you want to double check your map, because there's some areas that don't have fast travel in them, by all means do so. But anyway, we are gonna actually make it. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna make it all the way to the next base camp, past the point of no return, and then we will finish this game up in episode 15. But let's go.
Lara, what do you expect to find in there?
Do you really want to know?
No, but you should tell me anyway.
There's the soul of an ancient Sun Queen trapped in a dead body. Her rage is what's causing these storms. If we destroy the body, the storms will stop.
Right. And why does Matthias want Sam?
I don't know. And that's what's scaring me the most. Look, I know this is a crazy plan.
Yeah, it is. But right now, crazy is all we got. So let's do this.
All right. Let's go.
No. I'll need you and Reyes to guard the main entrance while I go in after Sam.
You're going in there alone?
More people means more danger of being spotted. I need you here taking out as many of those bastards as you can. It won't just be the Solari either. There'll be others. Samurai, the Queen's Storm Guard. Look, anything that's not me or Sam, shoot it.
My little bird. This isn't goodbye. I'm not gonna say goodbye.
We got your back, Laura.
Ain't Jonah just a big old teddy bear? And Reyes has a whole character reversal thing. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Alrighty. So, we do have some collectibles, but not coming up quite yet. There is some, obviously, the remaining relics and documents. But like I said, we're good on GPS, and we're good on challenges, so you don't have to worry about those bad boys. But obviously the others she's referring to are the Oni. And those are the enemies we're going to fight with the shotgun.
Sam, she's still alive. And the good doctor. What the hell are you doing, Whitman?
Who are these
The Storm Guard.
people?
They guard the monastery. They wait only to be introduced to their new queen by the one who brought her back to us.
Of course. I've encountered these archaic tribes before. Let's get some awards, James.
What is he doing?
My name is Dr. James Whitman. I come to you in peace. I bring you your new queen.
Oh no.
Your queen. What is it in Japanese? Your Joe.
So obviously the shit just hit the fan, and we're gonna go figure out how to deal with it. So that particular little shot is kind of weird because if you don't shoot the angle low enough, then you have to crawl your way all over instead of sliding down. So just don't aim too low though, because then you'll fall off, as people on the stream saw, my Twitch stream saw as I was preparing for this. So just be careful, okay? I worry about you guys.
The Storm Guard. Still protecting their queen after all these years.
Crazy samurai, their bushido. They're like deadliest warriors, like rate them like really high or something. Deadliest warrior, whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, those fuckers are scary, and now they're like supernatural fuckers. It's even worse. It's even worse. See what I mean? I wasn't lying to you. Well, I must say that is the tallest Japanese person I've ever seen. It's not even to be racist. Like, I know quite a few Japanese people. I'm very close to one in particular, and I've never seen one that large. Even sumos aren't that big. Anywho, let's get off that little uncomfortable topic that I just brought up for no particular reason. And let's continue through the scary place of supernatural Japanese warriors.
I'm going to get through this.
Actually, I like this place a lot. It's really ambient, and it's got a really good feel to it. And this whole, like, you know, warriors congregated, like, it's actually really cool. I like it a lot. I just wish it didn't take them so goddamn long to get to the supernatural stuff. Took them so goddamn long to get to it, you know? Just gotta like embrace it. I get it, like it's a reboot. You want to kind of go realistic for a while, but then you go supernatural anyway. It's like I'm not quite sure what you want to do anymore. But whatevs. W/E/S. All right. Now pull out the shotgun. We're about to have our first real encounter with the Oni. So this is a fantastic opportunity to get those wonderful dodge incapacitations. So you got the leg armor, and just don't get overwhelmed, because obviously it can be quite simple to get overwhelmed. Oh, I don't mean to dodge him. There we go. And then with the shotgun out, boom, 60 additional experience. All good stuff. But you have to wait for the shotgun to come out. Former adventurer, fantastic. We don't even have to do this anymore. Make sure you wait for the shotgun to get redrawn after she takes out the, right there. Otherwise, they'll just do a killer axe combo.
How can they be alive after all this time?
So we were closer than I thought. Usually I have to go all the way into the next big encounter to reach it, but we get it in this episode. Fantastic. That way we can be a little bit less liberal. I should say more liberal with our bullets and just send them out everywhere, as opposed to having to like herd them and keep on doing incapacitations. All right then, that's it for episode 14. Thanks for watching. If you'd like the spreadsheet guide, which kind of lays out what I get in each episode, you know, like in this episode on the guide would be like, you got this achievement, and then that means when I got it, I would have discussed it, and if you're wondering how to get it, blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that, and then I would put like final GPS cache, an extra 1,000, like, you know, I lay it all out, so if you're following along with the videos, you know exactly what happens and what you get, and if you're playing along at the same time, it's much easier to follow along, because if I miss something or don't say something explicitly, I should say, if you miss something while watching me, because you're playing and multitasking, it's easier to see if something is missed, because as I'm talking about it, you say, oh wait, something, I missed something, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's all I was trying to say. I kind of said it a big mouthful. But follow me on Twitter or Twitch. I often stream the preparations of my 100% and some random stuff. Like, I do way too much Hearthstone, even though I'm not that good at it. And like me on Facebook or subscribe to me here on YouTube. All right, again, guys, this has been Kuddlesnot. Thanks so very much for watching. I'm signing off, and I'll see you for episode 15 next time.